So we are the plant of nature and for ourselves. And the most important thing nature does is give breath. So we need to breathe like a leaf breathes oxygen, gives photosynthesis. We are now going to use our breath to feed our dance and to feed the air. So this is our first step of our dance, is to breathe like a leaf. A big breath again. And another big one like a leaf. And you know there are lots of different types of feelings on leaves. They're not just smooth and flat, sometimes they're hairy. So like when we start touching our hair and feeling a hairy leaf, and maybe you have hairs on your arms, can we feel the hairs on our arms? What do they feel like? Are they a little bit sticky? Did you get some honey or maple syrup stuck in yourself this morning? Or maybe they're a little bit prickly. Are they prickly leaves? Some are a little bit prickly, or some are dry and crunchy, dry and crunchy, 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 crunchy. And if there are seeds on your plant, which there are, the wind will come and they'll brush the seeds off, lots of seeds through the air, and those seeds will land on the ground and they will bury themselves through rain and traffic. But they will try now to make themselves come alive. They might shake a little bit and they may start to open up and then come back in. Because it might take a few times to open up and come back in. One more, up. And this time, they're going to open up and come all the way in. We're going to come up and they're starting to come to the surface of the dirt. We're starting to come all the way to the surface. And we are here. And we're going to pop through that dirt. We're going to make our way through to become the leaves. Those little tiny first leaves coming through the earth, making their shape, making their pathways. And then all of a sudden, thanks to that beautiful journey, they can make a certain shape and stay there. Because what else has to grow to help the leaf grow? The roots. The roots have to make their way through the dirt to find their nutrients, their oxygen, all those delicious things that help us grow. The roots are searching for as much as they can. And they start to work together like a dance. The leaves are being fed by the roots so they can produce more air and more leaves all around the plant to grow even more and make our environment and our land even more special and more healing and more beautiful. And the wind comes and it spreads these leaves more and more around, spreads that joy and helps them grow. The rain comes down and the roots grow. Woo! The roots are growing everywhere. They're spreading themselves. They're dispersing themselves, just like we need them to. And this one's just for fun. We're going to be firm in our roots, okay? The roots are in the ground, but it's a storm. It happens. We're going to spin and spin on one foot. Stay still. Spin and spin and spin. Spin and spin and spin. Until your poor little flower can spin no more because she's just too dizzy. And she's going to stop. And breathe. She may hold her belly and her heart to remind her of how beautiful she is. And he is. And they are. And how necessary they are for life. And what we do to one, we must do for the other. So now back the opposite way that you just came. So keep the other one foot flat on the ground or on your toes. Hands up, get your leaves ready. The roots are in the ground, but the rest of you is going to spin and spin and spin through that wind. Feel the wind on your arms right now. You should be able to feel it. It's so free, so refreshing. And stop. Yeah, you're going to feel a little bit sick. And that's okay. Hand on belly, hand on heart again. And reminding ourselves and each other of our journey and how beautiful and magical we are to be a part of this journey together, to be connected to nature, to be connected to ourselves, and to be connected to each other.